Jesus, good God. So it turns out episode 1 of Skeleton Knight was an early premiere, which is why it aired on the previous Saturday. But no, this is a Monday show, so maybe it can survive YouTube after all. Do me a solid, make sure you leave a like on this video, show support, subscribe, ring that bell if you haven't already. Of course, Patreon is where you're going to catch those full live reactions either way. But like I always say, there's enough demand, we can keep this one going on YouTube. Let me know. So we're gonna like go find him. Rip legs off? Bro said, fuck yo shit. I'm in charge now. You mind if we go pay Daddy a visit real quick? I swear we'll be very nice. Hey, pretty mama. You coming to bed? Oh shit. So they put a rattlesnake in her bed, poison in her food. What type of ASMR is this? Jesus. Yeah, he just wanted to know how to kill someone in their sleep, so I pointed him in the right direction. Oh, it's true. How are you gonna make an antidote if you don't know? It couldn't be my son's fault. It's that bitch's fault. Bro's eating that one guy's ass, by the way. Look at him. He's passed out exactly where he wants to be. I've been waiting for an opportunity like this my whole life, he says. There we go. That's what I was waiting for. A little risky because we might have killed them, but still worth it. Oh, turns out she's just a hardcore racist. Turns out she just a straight up bigot. No, Ark, let her fall. Oh, yeah, you might be right, fuck. I know you're probably right, but I wanted the bigot to fall. I find it incredibly hilarious the way you can, like, sum up an episode of Skeleton Knight. And it's the funniest sentence that you're probably going to hear all week. Because what do you mean that racist bozo got thrown in the tower, kingdom stolen from him, also his son could clap elven cheeks? Now granted, is it deeper than that? Sure, of course. They're about to bring about the change and end discrimination between humans and elves. It's great. But dead ass, that is what the short term boils down to, and you love to see it. The thing that I actually really like about these two is that it turns out like they're legitimately in love. Listen, I had my spidey sense going, and I was wrong. I'm okay admitting that. I was like, okay, you know, it'd be an interesting turn of events. Father's a racist little piece of shit, but what if this elf in particular was indeed a bad little girl? But the thing about Skeleton Knight, which is something we highlighted last week, is that it makes you feel good. That bad people get punished, and the good people have the hope to continue. Had she been manipulating him and trying to betray him, it's not guaranteed he would have been like, fuck all elves, I hate them too. But there's definitely a higher likelihood of that, and by ending this entire arc with them truly in love, going to have a very peaceful rule, and bring about major change over the decades he's alive and in power, and most likely by the time he does pass away, she can carry on. And whatever kids they have, you know, things like that. It's a very love-inspiring arc where, you know, against all odds, against all the hostility they would face, you feel good that they're going to achieve their goal. And the concept of trying to figure out who's trying to kill her. I mean, a blind man can see the father's probably somewhat involved, but there was this, like, who's actually trying to poison her? She's waking up with rattlesnakes in her bed. Her servants are getting poisoned, right? There's a lot of different things happening. That's where I was like, man, it would be really crazy if she's trying to fake her own death, and in actuality, she's just trying to take the throne right away. I don't know. I have my spidey sense going. It was right to be going, but I had it completely off the mark. I think it's brilliant that it was her because she's actually the one who probably had the best defense, because during the poison sequence, it was her on the floor after drinking the poison tea. By poisoning yourself, it pretty much clears you of all suspicion, because the only attempt that was actually meant to kill her, guaranteed, was the snake in the bed. And because she survived that, all of the attempts on her life after that were mild attempts, but at face value would seem like legit attempts. So she can slightly poison herself and get cleared of any future suspicion. Brilliant misdirect. Did not even consider her at all. And to be honest, the way that we came so close to the princess, the Elven princess, drinking the tea and dying, I mean, she wouldn't have been blamed here, because even if she drank that tea, died, and she was like, oh my god, she was with me and died, no one would blame her because she herself had been poisoned a couple days prior. Beautiful. And it was just out of pure loyalty to the former king. Fuck these elves, I hate this. And I'll be honest, I was being a bit of a hater. I was. I was hoping that when she jumped, she was just going to splatter. But the way Art comes in and says, no, you're going to see this change in this world. And this is what I mean about the message of Skeleton Knight, man. There's not many shows that really hit it like this. And I've seen plenty of shows try to be goody two-shoes, bad characters have to see the change and change with it. But it is true. Being a racist little piece of shit, it is changeable behavior, right? She's not out here torturing slaves and, ripping off their fingernails and doing these nefarious things. She's just a bigot, right? Yeah, she attempted murder, but I mean, how many characters have an attempted murder in a show like this? Let's be real. The fact that she is going to be forced to adjust, and if she doesn't, well, she'll probably not make it to the finish line. The storytelling of this show is really solid, and while I really enjoyed episode 1, episode 2 fully reminds me why this show is such a must-watch. Like, it's a very busy anime season, no one's going to deny that, but the way they have just... the oomph factor, man. It's such a special show. I seen some complaints last week, and I don't fucking know if those complaints make sense. All I know is I'm enjoying it. Seen some people say, oh my god, did they censor it? I don't know, did they? I don't think they did. Was there more blood in season 1? I don't fucking know. But I'm okay with how it looks. If that's what censoring looks like, I'm okay with it personally. But I honestly don't remember. People are like, oh, is Arc more silly now? I don't think so. I think with how we ended season 1, he's pretty consistent with how he is. Granted, yes, my memory is fuzzy. I'm not denying that. But, there was definitely some pushback. I'm not saying it was like outrage, but it was some minor pushback. Do the criticisms make sense? Maybe. Do I agree with them? No. I like how it looks, like how it feels. I like the action. And in general, in Arc, do we trust? Like, this is a guy that he's just fucking happy eating that food. Like, honestly, I straight up thought he wasn't doing anything for those 3 days. Like, when she comes back, she's like, have you even been doing anything? It just looks like you're eating fucking lobster every night. Like, I deadass thought he wasn't doing shit. And I was a hater because I said, there's no reason why the big man in a suit of armor should be on recon. And then I saw how he blended in as a suit of armor, and I thought, actually, wait a second, let him cook. He might be onto something. Very good episode. I thought it was very, very fun. Even better than episode 1 if you ask me. Will anyone care about this show? Probably not. As I say, 3 monkeys and maybe a human. And at this point, I'm one of the fucking monkeys. There's not even 3 people in a monkey. It's just monkeys at this point. And am I ready for more? You can let me know your thoughts and feelings. You agree with me even better than episode 1? Do let me know your feelings down in the comment section. Make sure you leave a like, share, support, subscribe, ring that bell if you haven't already. And of course, the Patreon is where you're going to catch monthly live reactions to all some more. And hey, if you're already over there, I'll give you a video shout out too, because my patrons are what make this YouTube channel even possible. So today we got Catherine Holverson, BioZero, Scully Rakusa, New Richard, Furious the Hip Hop, Deezer, Winkaya, Gonzago, and SLF Needs More Love. So I appreciate the support, everyone. Please take care, and y'all have a good one.